year after the missiles flew across their border, Iran and Pakistan seem to be setting aside their tensions. The trigger? Not bilateral goodwill, but Gaza. In a rare show of bonhomie, Pakistani Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif and Army Chief General Asim Munir landed in Tehran this week to meet Iran's top leadership. But this isn't just about hugs and handshakes. At the heart of this new warmth lies a geopolitical reset. One where Pakistan tried and failed to rope in Iran on its India obsession. While both sides hailed the visit as historic, Pakistan couldn't resist raising the usual, Kashmir. In public remarks, Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif dragged India into the room, recalling the recent cross-border tensions following the Pahalgam terror attack. The attack that was linked back to Pakistan-sponsored terrorism. Sharif praised Iran's positive role and said Islamabad is ready to talk peace on Kashmir, on water, on trade. A familiar offer, and one New Delhi has heard and rejected before. But Iran's response, remarkably restrained. Ayatollah Khamenei, Iran's supreme leader, didn't even name Kashmir. Instead, he hoped that differences between India and Pakistan would be resolved. A diplomatic way of saying, sort it out yourselves. President Masoud Pezeshkian did not endorse any Pakistani narrative either. Instead, he called for peace and dialogue across the region, especially in light of the Gaza crisis. The true driver of this unlikely rapprochement, indeed, it's Gaza that's forcing Islamic nations to close ranks. Khamenei publicly praised Pakistan for not normalizing ties with Israel, unlike some Gulf states, and used the meeting to slam what he called the Zionist regime's brutality. But behind this show of Islamic solidarity is a different picture. Iran's careful diplomacy shows that while it welcomes warm ties with Islamabad, it's not willing to back Pakistan's Kashmir rhetoric. Not publicly, not diplomatically. That's especially significant because just months ago, these two were trading missiles. In January, Iran launched airstrikes inside Pakistan's Balochistan province, targeting the Jaish-e-Adid terror group. Pakistan retaliated with strikes inside Iran, targeting the Baloch Liberation Front. Yet today, both countries are calling for unity against Israel, against the West, and for the security of the Islamic Ummah, in Khamenei's words. And where does India stand in all of this? Firmly in the middle and far more strategic. Just weeks before Sharif's Tehran visit, India hosted Iran's foreign minister. Both countries condemned terrorism in all forms and reviewed bilateral cooperation, from Chabahar port to oil to counter terrorism. So, while Iran and Pakistan claim to be brotherly nations, Tehran isn't letting that get in the way of pragmatism. Sharif might have flown to Tehran with a Kashmir pitch, but came back with a Gaza chorus and a polite reminder that even old friends have their limits. With Rudrashish Kanjilal, Bureau Report, India Today Global.